Hello there. Only one Kenobi here, only one. As you look at a TVC vehicle, last year we got the Millennium Falcon for the second time in the TVC. And I suppose the third time in the BMF style, big Millennium Falcon, sorry. That's the legacy one up there. And then we got this one, the Galaxy's Edge. If you know my channel, you'll know I actually had a few problems with this. I had to have another one sent because of faultiness. But that's a separate story. Go and check that out if you want to see it. But the thing is, you can't dispute how good that looks. And one of the reasons was the weathering. But I'm here to talk to you now about another vehicle that could have and maybe should have been in the vintage collection. And it's the Rey Landspeeder. So this is a video because I want to open this. Basically, this is something that I got not long ago. You might remember me saying. I mean, look at it. That's no. Before I open it, I can tell you, I know it will not be as good as this. This is a 6-inch vehicle. I don't usually do 6-inch figures, but vehicles I have been interested in because of the fact that, well, I got sucked in by that new snowspeeder they did. I mean, the figures they do in this line are incredible. Black Series of figures are unbelievably good. I'm a 3 3/4 inch man, but you can't dispute quality. And this was a brilliant thing. The reason I got this was because it was on such a, a big reduction on Star Action figures. I thought it'd be rude not to get it, at least to see what it's like. Literally, it was like £24 or something like that. But anyway, it's great. And you can see the weathering and all the features on it. You get a Rey included with it, which is pretty good. And I also got this because, you know my feelings on the sequel trilogy, but this is almost like a monument or a piece that reminds me of what was good about it. You know, that whole period leading up to The Force Awakens. That was like a magical golden era. Take me back there. It was brilliant. All the speculation and all the thoughts and the love that was flowing through the air, whatever you want to say. But anyway, there it is. It's a great vehicle. The only gripe I ever had with this, and I never reviewed this on my channel. I've got the video somewhere saved, but I must either upload it or edit it or whatever. But that was the biggest gripe, and other people have picked up on that as well. The fact that you can see the Lucasfilm, that side, which is the side you display it crazy, you know what I mean? You'd never want to display it that way. So come on, Hasbro, could you not have put your bloody copyright blah-de-blah there? Anyway, for now, I have got to say that well, I want to open this, but I want to just be clear that I've put this in my series known as the TVC wishlist, but I wouldn't necessarily be begging Hasbro to make this. But my point is that it could have and should have been in TVC, or at least weathered. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong. They might have weathered it. I don't know. So that's why I want to open it and find out what it's like. But it would have been a nice TVC item. Something small and easy. Let's do it. Open it. Firstly, just a quick look at the packaging. If you are unaware, I've got a new camera on the go here. Ever since my last video, which should be the Mandalorian helmet video, if you haven't seen that, I've been shooting with a new camera, the Samsung A51. I'm not paid to endorse Samsung products on this channel. I'm just saying that's what I've got. And you can compare that to the videos that were before that video. Yeah, there you go. There's the evidence. Number one, it doesn't look as good as the Black Series one, the 6-inch equivalent. And I can't really see much weather in there. Does he get a figure with it? Oh, you do get a figure with it. I did like that vehicle. It echoed Luke in a way. But it was different. You know, that's what I've always said that about The Force Awakens. It was new, but very familiar. It was different, but the same. If that makes sense. It wasn't necessarily, a lot of people were saying, oh, New Hope, New Hope. Well, I didn't think about it as being like the New Hope. Maybe I do more now after seeing the whole trilogy and what the result of it all was. But at the time, I was in love with that film. I loved it. Except, well, there's a few gripes with a few things. Why did Finn run outside and they could see the destruction of the New Republic planets in the sky? Things like that just annoyed me a little bit, and they didn't need to have the trench run either. But anyway, this video was not about me griping about the sequel trilogy. I'm supposed to be opening this. All right, let's do this. Let's get it open, see what it's like. And there's your figure. There's your Rey. Rey? These are your first steps. I wonder how much Ewan McGregor got to say those. These are your first step. 5 lines. He probably made more money doing that than I make in a year. I don't know. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. Maybe he did it for free. Well, highly unlikely. But well, I've turned into Alan Partridge. He was on last night. Come on, get open your mother. Yeah, there you go. So I bought this off a guy called Lee, who has a company, or a, I don't know what you call it really. He is Tatooine Customs, basically. A brilliant customizer. Come back, Lee. Get out of retirement or whatever you're doing. Come back to the community. Right, that's out there like that. And here she comes, or it comes. Do you get a stand with this? Damn it, it looks like not. What a bummer. You don't get a stand with it. You do get a launching projectile. Where does that go? Let's see here. I'm not sure. Look at that compared to the 6-inch. Well, I mean, one could argue that looks a little plasticky. It's definitely got more of a wash on it. The same didn't. I mean, I have got a sequel trilogy shelf. All this here is original trilogy. We go from Rogue One and New Hope through Empire, and then you can't see it, stuff behind there is Return of the Jedi on the bottom shelf. And there were some great characters. The one film out of the 3 I liked was Force Awakens, and we got so many good figures in 3 3/4 inch. Great aliens and stuff. So I'm going to try and sit this speeder somewhere down there when I'm done. But anyway, just thought I'd let you know that. I mean, that's all right and stuff. That the project. Aha! Oh, I see. Didn't even know if you can do that on the 6-inch one. Has she got a little launching thing that comes out the top? Not that I'm aware of. But that's a great feature. The netting there. I just think that they could have done something similar in 3 3/4 inch. They were never going to do it in the movie line, but they could have done something like that in the TVC line, of course. And TVC was coming back around about that time. Well, 2018 it did. I was filming the other day that lovely tank there. That's a beautiful example of a great vehicle in the line. But still, there you go. This is the thing we have now. The problem we have is we are competing. There's 2 lines of figures. Well, that's cobblers. There's always been more than one line of figures in scale. You've always had 12-inch, you've had Hot Toys and stuff like that. But now 6-inch is more of a mainstream line. It's kind of sucking away their desire to make figures in the original line. But still, here I am. I'm on here. I'm not bashing the 6-inch. Still, have to say, it's incredible. But for me, as a continuer, you know, I have a lot of figures in 3 3/4 inch, but what do you want me to do? Do you want me to buy them all again? No chance. I mean, I suppose one day they'll make them all in 6-inch, but I'd sooner continue the line that I think is best for vehicles as well. I mean, this is the thing about 6-inch. I mean, will you ever get a Millennium Falcon in 6-inch? Well, it will be as big as this room. Well, I don't know. It'd be huge, wouldn't it? Imagine that there. Okay, hi Rey. Let's get her on here. I'll keep her off the thing for now. Aha, right. Yeah, well, there are some peg holes for her, but do you know what would be much better on here? An articulated Rey, which I do have. I might have a spare one. I think I might have picked it up from somewhere. But that's all right. She's just standing on there now. Very much similar. That figure is almost identical to the one that came in another set with that headgear. I think the vintage one came with that headgear, actually. Can you take this headgear off? I presume it's all one piece. Oh! Come on, Rey. Rey? Nah, I'm not messing around with that. It's not working. It's not happening. You see, that's what's good about this figure. You can articulate the ankles and you can have her sort of... She's got straight arms there. So you don't really need to have her bent to go forward. But this one here, something needs to happen. I think it's just because you can bend her legs on the 6-inch. This one, she's destined to stand straight. So unless she's going to be bent like that, she'll look bad. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. You can have her like that, couldn't you? I guess. But I don't know. Let's just lower this. All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I really want to show you. Would it have been a nice TVC product? Well, it might have been. It might have accompanied the Rey figure that we got quite well. Very well, in fact. They could have saved all the plastic production for this. And this, I mean, oh God, at the end of the day, it's just cardboard and plastic, isn't it? I mean, that could have been done in TVC packaging. That could have just been done exactly as it was. They could have given it a tiny wash of paint, dirt, or whatever they call it. Which this one doesn't have that much. It's got a few scuffs there, that one. And also there's a little bit of, I mean, the thing I'm talking about is this. Bear with me. Look at that. Look at that. The subtle wash all over that is just a little bit of dirt. This is Poe's X-Wing, a brilliant vehicle. Subtle. Would it have taken much effort to do that with something such like a small vehicle like that? Maybe not, I don't know. It might have added to the costs. They might have thought nobody cares. But I do. I think that all vehicles should be treated like movie replicas, props, you know. One last thing I haven't shown you. I wondered what you could do with the staff of hers. Do you remember? It's a great shot. Good direction, JJ. When she's packing up the stuff, she slides that through last. Obviously this has got netting and you can just slide it through as you wish. There's the staff. But with this, I thought, how am I going to do it? And then in doing that and looking at it, I noticed that it has two clips here. Look at that. Left and right. So it can just go on there and it'll keep it straight as well. It's slightly warped, that bit. Check this out. There you go. That'll do. Adds a little bit more feature to it. It's great. I like it. Pretty cool. In my scale. The legacy scale. Anyway, that looks pretty cool in the natural light. Thank you for watching that video. Just a random one. I just wanted to get it open, you know, and show it to you. I have been Only One Kenobi. Do check out the rest of the channel, you know. Subscribe. Check the playlists. I'll put this in the vehicles playlist. I've got lots of other vehicles I have reviewed. And one more time, thank you for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.